Hey, everybody, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. The temperatures will be noticeable, yet the roof is wide open. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners. And on the hill in this one, Bryce Miller. What do you have on him, Chris?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Judge, the former Rookie of the Year, batting second in today's lineup. Let's remember a major part of his resume. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here comes an 0-2 to Judge. And that one hammered. That's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now they get it to first, and it's in time for the out. So, hey, whatever works, I guess. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
A lot of pop in that bat. Had the distance for the Oppo home run, but many times you have that slice going to the opposite field, and he just couldn't keep that one fair.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Giancarlo Stanton blasts one out to the opposite way. His 7th home run of the season. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And it's fouled away. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Well struck deep right field, way back and out of here. They've hit another, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one back there. And gone!
Wow, 4 consecutive home runs. These guys are taking batting practice in the game. Just unbelievable at bats. And I tell you what, that hitting coach over there in the dugout, he's feeling pretty proud of himself right now.
So 2 down. So up next for New York, Ben Rice. Second in the AL in home runs. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Stepping in, J.P. Crawford.
Ball, that's out.
Next
That's
one
ball
misses, and the count is 2-0. A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a ball popped up. Rosario gets under it. And there's one away.
Batting second, catcher Cal Raleigh.
Strike 2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Now an 0-2 from Fried. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Josh Naylor. And it's fouled off. Swings through that. Got him looking for the K. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Nobody left. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. Wells launched a pair of homers in his last game. Next offering is fouled back. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. He shoots one out to right. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add on. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. He can't miss.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And that's just foul. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. From his knees, the throw.
No, he's out.
On the money. Nice play.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
On a line out towards center. Out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Judge, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And that keeps the inning going. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here comes the 0-1. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-0.
Now he's just showing off out there. And
so 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. the next to hit.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
In the air, left field, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. Back in Seattle, bottom of the second.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out.
1 away. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Right through there for a strike.
Very good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch. And a big swing and a miss. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, putting on a show at the plate today as the spray chart gives us a look at their 6 homers so far.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide.
And that's a fair ball. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't.
Bellinger goes. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. A 2-run blast. His second homer of the night. Ben Rice getting ready to hit. Fly to center his first time. That one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
In the air, left field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Into second, and he's got a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hauls it in. Runner pretty far from second. And they got him. great defensive awareness there.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
And that is that. Two-run blast for the Yankees this inning. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Out to short, and that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Down to first, but he's safe. The lefty, the 1-0. In the air, left field. Bellinger should have this one, and he makes the catch. One out, man at first. Miles Mastrobuoni up next for the Mariners. Snaps it down to second. Pitch out, but no action. Ball to strike. Went with the sweeper for the strike. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Popped up. Rosario moving under this one, and that will end the inning. One left for Seattle. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Gabe Spire. He's making his second appearance of the season. Ripped, but it curls foul. Short hop liner, handled it short, and they get the out. Judge rips that one. Makes a nice running catch. Two-way down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Here's Stanton now. Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they add to their lead. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Bellinger up to hit. He's already homered in this game. On the ground right side. Foul. And it goes just foul. Bellinger, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. On the ground right side. Toss to Naylor. That's the third out. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. Bottom of the fourth, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. Max Fried will go to work.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Up next for the Mariners, first baseman, Josh Baylor.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Ball one.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it remains 2-2. Struck him out without a swing. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 outs. This is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Dominic Canzone. Fly ball down the line. Bellinger and a full sprint. And that's a foul ball. The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He picks up his. Back in Seattle, new inning getting started. Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees. What a stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman, Ben Wright.
Tap foul at the plate. And the lefty with the 0-1. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Rodriguez has a beat on it. That's out number 2. And here comes the Mariners. The pitcher on here, Matt Brash.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And that keeps the inning alive. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Swing and a ball popped up. Young settles under this one. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
Well, these Mariners being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Fought off foul. The 0-1. Right there for a strike.
I mean, they're getting hittable pitches. That's why they're called strikes. But going back to the dugout, knowing you could have done something with what you got is frustrating for hitters.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Now it's Randy Arozarena. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one fouled hard the other way. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
All he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
So what's the win without a comeback? Hustling every day to win.
Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Aaron Judge blasts one out the opposite way. 3rd home run of the season, and they boost their lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And that is out of play.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Here's Cody Bellinger. He's already homered here in this one. First offering, runner goes to the right side. Naylor steps on the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Here comes the skipper. So they turn to their closer, Andres Munoz.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance.
Toss to Naylor. That's the inning. Solo shot from Aaron Judge for the Yanks. Cole Young digs in now.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 40, Ryan Weathers.
And that one hit to first. He takes it on his own. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Swing and a foul out of play. Strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The M's with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Crawford at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a pop-up. Wells settles under it. And that is that. Mariners go down. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That one hammered, but pulled foul. This one in the air. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The Yanks up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 0-2 now. Stays alive. In the air out towards right center. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. 1 for 3. Clobbered to right field. Way back. Gone. Ryan McMahon leaves the yard. His second of the year. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one ripped right center field. That's back, and that one's gone. They go back to back. And they add a run. It's 13-0. So 2 down. Here is Aaron Judge. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Into the outfield, base hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Giancarlo Stanton.
Up next for the
And now it's
Yankees,
Giancarlo
the
Stanton.
designated
And a
hitter,
chance to make some
Giancarlo
history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Lace to right center, base hit. And the hits just keep on coming.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on beat.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. Run comes in from second, and they extend their lead. And in at second with an RBI double. So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Cody Bellinger. That's ripped into the outfield. And foul ball. Oh, 1 now. On the
That
ground
ball's
first.
foul.
And that's just foul. In the air, left field. A Rosarena on his horse. And that is that. But 2 rounds. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And that one fouled off. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Oh, 2 now. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Uh-oh, throw goes to second. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief.
First baseman,
Pitch out, but no action. The 1-0. Foul ball there. The 1-1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Grounder might be 2. Rosario 1. Back to first, and it's over his head. So now with 1 away and a man at second. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone.
Oh, that pitch is out.
To the right side, Chisholm gets it to first. That's out number 2.
No 0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That one ripped, but foul. And the 0-2. It goes down looking. Mariners lead 1, but this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Back at T-Mobile Park for the top of the 8th. Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air to left center, a Rosarena under it. And there's one down. Ripped, but it curls foul. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Digging in, Austin Wells. Liner, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw cut off to second. Safe.
He's in there. He's safe.
And that's his 3rd hit. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Donovan. 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Back there. And it's gone. Aaron Judge leads the yard. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. So 2 down. And up next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. Slider right there. And a big swing from Stanton.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Struck him out swinging. Inning over. Although back in Seattle. And in for the Mariners, Brendan Donovan. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
The Yankees up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Struck him out looking. 2 down, bases empty. And now Cole Young. That catches the top part of the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. In safely with a double. His second of the day. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Laser to the gap. Should score the run. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. So man aboard, and now it's Ahmed Rosario. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-1. Runner goes again. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Calls it in. Runner pretty far from second. They got him. A huge double play for the defense. Ripped to short. And that is that. Bottom of the 9th. And
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 53, David Bednar.
Called strike right there.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark. After this one, that was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Rosario tosses the first. Down to the last out for the Mariners. Raleigh at the plate now, and that's strike 1. The Mariners with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him, and that's the ball game. So this one.